The Speaker in the Sri Lankan Parliament, Mahinda Yapa Abeywardena, has said that the Sri Lankan President Gotabaya Rajapaksa has fled the island and is hiding in a nearby country. He's also said that President Gotabaya Rajapaksa will be back in the country by Wednesday. The information that came in some time back was that the President had firmed up his decision to quit. He will put in his papers and then it will pave the way for the formation of a national government. I quickly want to cut across to India Today's Ashutosh Mishra reporting live from Ground Zero in Colombo. Ashutosh, what next? The crowd still at the presidential palace. How is this country moving forward? And bring us the latest on the news break.
Well, Gaurav, not only the presidential palace but also the president office and prime minister's residence. So all the top government institutions, establishments remain under the captivity of the protesters, the young Sri Lankans. And the only thing that we have been hearing that unless president resigns, and remember there have been assurance, there have been words from the president, also from the speaker and the prime minister, the president will resign on 13th of July. But the protesters continue to say unless it happens, unless there's a new government formed, they will not vacate that place. Now, the information that we are getting from the Sri Lankan media, that speaker has confirmed that president who left day before yesterday is on 9th of July, when the protest started through the secret tunnel and using the naval base, Sri Lankan Navy ship Gajabua. He's somewhere in the international water between Sri Lanka to Maldives, and on Wednesday when he's returning, of course 13th July, when he has to submit the papers. And in the meanwhile, all parties today held a meeting in the parliament, and that they have been decided. The information that I have is that the nomination for the post of president in Sri Lanka will be accepted on July 18th and president will be elected on July 20th. What we know that the speaker Mahinda Abeywardena, he is the front runner to become the next president of Sri Lanka. But now in the meanwhile, the SJB, the main opposition coalition led by Sajid Premdasa, had said that they are ready, they are also ready to give a better and a strong government in Sri Lanka. But since the speaker is now the front runner, all parties are also supporting him. All eyes are when the president returns back. In the meanwhile, situation in Sri Lanka remain calm. Protesters continue to block the top government institutions. What is also need to be seen that the police, the army, the troops here totally deployed, but all are just being mute spectator. Everyone is just buying the time and waiting for the right time. When president resigns, when there is a new government form, only then it can be seen what is for this island. But very important, Gaurav, even if there is a change in face, even if there is change in the government, the crisis, the economic crisis that has gripped this nation, how will it recover? That remains.
In fact, that's the biggest question the nation faces. But as far as the situation on ground is concerned, when it comes to fuel, when it comes to food, when it comes to essential commodities, how are people coping?
Well, the crisis did continue. In fact, several consignments, being India as a responsible neighbor, is sending, and another consignment is about to come. But here there is acute shortage of fuel, petrol, diesel, the power, the power disruption almost taking 6 to 7 hours every day. Several restaurants have totally shut down or cooking on, the wood stock. In fact, the hotel, luxurious hotel, they have let off man. Clearly, there is no, occupancy in the luxury hotels or even the local hotels. Since the tourists have also fled amid of the uncertainty because of mainly the fuel crisis. All these commercial institutions are facing and are really affected worse. And that's exactly, Gaurav, is the reason why people are agitated and out on the road since March this year. And this has been almost 5-6 months now. Now they think that this could be the final battle, and anger against the Rajapaksa government and family, accusing them misgovernance, financial bad decisions, and also the corruption charges. And now seems to be that moment when president is resigning. Of course, we'll have to see how people going to react, and will there be stability? That also remains the major question here in the island.
Keep tracking that story. I will come back to you for more. For the moment, Ashutosh in Colombo, many thanks for joining me.